everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Annette Harris from Harris Financial Coaching. So in this video, I wanted to provide you with some information on the CD laddering method. I use this in my investment strategy. I wanted to provide you with some tips on how you can use the CD laddering method as well to increase your financial situation. So with the CD laddering method, what is that? I get that question a lot. So the CD laddering method allows you to invest in certificate of deposits, which are CDs, at a timeline approach. So typically you have a CD that's for 90 days, 182 days, 3 months, 6 months, 1, 3, or 5 years. With the CD laddering method, you can stagger how you invest in a CD. With this method, you're able to provide yourself with a little bit of flexibility when it comes to investing. You're not bound by, the CD and stuck in that CD where you can't access your income, basically. So with the CD laddering method, what you can do is say you have a 182-day CD and you get that CD at a 4.8% interest rate. But say, hey, 182 days later, that same CD is available at a 5.5% interest rate. So what do? You renew that CD at that new interest rate, or what you could do is you can cash that CD out. But with the CD laddering approach, if you have multiple CDs, you're able to use those funds to take advantage of that updated interest rate, that higher interest rate that's out today. So what I do with my approach is I have, multiple CDs, 5, 6, 7 at a time, and I have them mature at various intervals. So say I have a 6-month CD, then I would buy a 1-year CD. So once that 1-year CD matures, I can take advantage of that new interest rate. Either I could put that money back into my savings account, do something else with it, or I can renew it at that higher interest rate. Then when that 6-month CD comes open, I can cash that CD out with the interest and put it back into my savings account, or I can take advantage of that higher interest rate. With the CD laddering approach, you're provided with flexibility on how you invest your funds. You aren't bound by the stock market fluctuations, the ups and downs that occur, because the rate that you invest in that CD is the rate of return that you are going to receive. Now, again, like I said, with the CD laddering approach, you can stagger how you receive your returns and how you invest. So again, you have that flexibility of how you want to receive that return on your investment. Again, I love this method. It also provides me with different options on how I want to invest my funds and how I can take advantage of that interest. You never know when you have an emergency situation when you need access to those funds. So having those different maturity dates for the CDs allows you to have access to your income where you won't have to be subject to those early withdrawal penalties. Just a few tips. So with a CD, there are penalties if you take your money out before the maturity date. So say you have a CD that matures in 182 days and you need access to those funds before that time is up. If you take that money out of the CD, you may suffer an early withdrawal penalty. You will have that interest that you earn, but again, you'll lose some of that interest if you take it out before the maturity date. Also, with the CD, it's advantageous for you to stagger the approach. Again, like I said, so you have that flexibility of when you have access to your funds. So you have to decide, what do you want to do with that? Do you want to put the money back in your savings account, or do you want to continually renew the CD to take advantage of those higher interest rates? So that's the CD laddering approach. I hope this provided you with more insight on how you can take advantage of the higher interest rates that there are on CDs. Again, my name's Annette Harris from Harris Financial Coaching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for joining me.